So here at SmallHD, we've gotten into the high definition or high dynamic range game. And this year, debuted just Friday, we have the 1303 HDR. It's going to be a 1200 nit calibrated, 1600 nit native, and roughly 4000 to 4500 to 1 contrast ratio HDR monitor. You see it here above our 3203. The 3203 has been shipping for a few months now. It's also kind of got its color a little bit better dialed in. So within 4 to 6 weeks, we plan on shipping the 1303, and we expect it to look every bit as pristine as the 32 here. But what we've allowed you to do with these monitors now is to take almost any input gamma, log style. In fact, this was shot in a red log film, and take that from the very flat original image and pretty much instantaneously take that back to more of an image that you're going to see in post. So this is, that 4500 to 1, you have a tremendous number of stops, and it allows you to really get a better idea of if you're capturing what you want to be capturing. Other monitors, like even our 700 and our 500, can do reverse log corrections, but they aren't able to offer that same dynamic range so that you get the detail in the shadows, you get the very bright areas in the image, and we consider it to be revolutionary. When 4K came along, of course, we were very excited about that. It's also something we haven't chosen to support yet because of the cost, the complexity, the added power consumption, but we feel like high dynamic range is really going to be the next big thing in video. So in addition to the 1303 here, we also have a 2403, which is going to be very similar in terms of brightness. They're all full HD, but the main selling point of these, in addition to the HDR, is simply how tough, how robust they are. We've shot destruction videos. Our CTO, Dale Backus, did a video where he took to the 32 with a baseball bat, where we shot it with a 40 caliber pistol, shot it with a 20 gauge shotgun, shot it with paintballs at the acrylic screen protector at the panel, set it on fire. We dropped it through panes of glass from 10 feet up in the air, and it survived every single thing we could throw at it. Of course, beyond that, we still offer your full complement of tools, everything from waveform, vector scope, histogram, full complement of aspect guides. Really, you name it, we can do it. The sky's the limit with the HDR monitors. But then, in addition to all of this, we've been talking about HDR, calibrated brightness. They also are bright outdoor monitors. And when we shot our HDR film to try and destroy the monitors, we did it all outside. It was in the bright North Carolina sun, and not many monitors would have been able to give us the display that we needed, because the great thing about them is we also offer what's called the max brightness mode. So right now we're seeing about 1050 to 1100 nits on this panel. If we switch into max brightness mode on the 32, you'll see that although our white point changes, we now have over 1700 nits of brightness. So there's really no environment on Earth that we've ever seen that this is not a perfect display in terms of being able to give you the brightness you need to get the shot you need, to make sure you're seeing what you need in your shot as it's going to exist in post, or at least to give you a better idea of that. And we couldn't be happier with them. Again, we still have some fine tuning to do on the 13 before it ships to make it look as fantastic as the 32. And the 24 is already shipping. It's pretty well dialed in, but in the next firmware version, we should see even a little bit more accurate color and even a better picture than what we have now. So we're very happy to present you SmallHDR.